If you don't want any duplicate data in the values of your variables, in that case, sets are used in Python. With the help of sets, you can do so many things, whether you want to find the union of two sets, whether you want to find difference, symmetric difference, or even intersection of two sets. In that case, we can use set method in Python. And in this module, we will be discussing about sets. So hello everyone and a very warm welcome to WsCube Tech. So before we start this video where we will be discussing about sets and its different methods, if you want to become a successful data analyst and if you want to learn data analytics live from our experts, then you can call on the number that is provided on your screen, or you can click on the link that is provided in the description and fill the form for us. Not just that, with our every batch, you will be getting 2 demo classes for free. So let's get started now. गाइस इस सेशन में हम स्टार्ट करने वाले हैं कंप्लीटली न्यू टॉपिक दैट इज सेट्स। जानते हैं सेट्स क्या होता है, इसकी डेफिनेशन हम सबसे पहले देख लेते हैं। तो यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है सेट्स आर अनऑर्डर्ड कलेक्शन ऑफ डेटा। अब अनऑर्डर्ड का यहाँ पे क्या मतलब हुआ कि अनऑर्डर्ड मतलब कि कोई भी जो एलिमेंट होते हैं सेट्स के अंदर उनकी कोई प्रॉपर इंडेक्सिंग नहीं हुई होती है, वो कैसे भी रैंडमली हमें मिल जाते हैं। तो जैसे कि हमने लिस्ट्स में देखा, टपल्स में देखा, डिक्शनरीज में देखा कि सब चीज़ें काफ़ी ऑर्डर्ड में रहती है एंड जिस भी ऑर्डर में हम उसको जमाते हैं लिस्ट के अंदर या फिर टपल के अंदर या फिर डिक्शनरीज के अंदर, वो उसी ऑर्डर में हमें दोबारा मिलता है। बट यहाँ पे सेट्स में क्या है, सेट्स जो है वो अनऑर्डर्ड कलेक्शन ऑफ डेटा है। हर एलिमेंट जो होता है सेट के इनसाइड का वो यूनिक होता है। यूनिक का मतलब यहाँ पे हो गया कि कोई भी एलिमेंट दो बार रिपीट नहीं होगा, एक एलिमेंट एक ही बार आ सकता है पूरे एक सेट के अंदर। तीसरी चीज ये होते हैं म्यूटेबल। म्यूटेबल मतलब अगर इनको एक बार क्रिएट कर दिया जाए तो उसके अंदर हम चेंजेस कर सकते हैं, हम कोई भी वैल्यू ऐड कर सकते हैं, डिलीट कर सकते हैं। तो हम यहाँ पे कोई भी वैल्यू ऐड कर सकते हैं, डिलीट कर सकते हैं, यही हो गया हमारा म्यूटेबल का मतलब। अब बात करते हैं सेट्स यहाँ पे कैसे क्रिएट किए जाते हैं। तो सेट्स के यहाँ पे लिखा है कि इनको कर्ली ब्रैकेट्स में रखा जाता है। तो अगर मेरे पास एक ए सेट है तो उसको मैं रख दूंगी कर्ली ब्रैकेट्स के अंदर। दूसरी चीज है, तो वैल्यू इनसाइड अ सेट इज सेपरेटेड बाय कॉमा। मतलब मैंने अगर कोई भी वैल्यू लिखी यहाँ पे 1, 2, 3, 4, तो सेट ऐसे क्रिएट किया जाएगा कि बीच में जो है वैल्यूज को सेपरेट करने के लिए यहाँ पे कॉमास का यूज किया जाएगा। तो काफी हद तक सिमिलर है हमारे लिस्ट और टपल से। अभी तक तो फिलहाल ये डिफरेंस दिखा है कि ये अनऑर्डर्ड होते हैं, यूनिक होते हैं, और तीसरा कि इनको कर्ली ब्रैकेट्स में रखा जाता है। अब बात करते हैं म्यूटेबल की। म्यूटेबल मतलब अगर एक बार इनको क्रिएट कर दिया जाए तो इसके अंदर चेंजेस किए जा सकते हैं। अच्छा, यूनिक मतलब यहाँ पे दोबारा मैं एक्सप्लेन कर देती हूँ। अगर मैं यहाँ पे 4 एलिमेंट को दोबारा लिखूं, यानी कि 4 नंबर को मैं दोबारा लिखूं, तो प्रिंट कराते टाइम ये वाला जो 4 है ये प्रिंट ही नहीं होगा, या क्योंकि यहाँ पे जो एलिमेंट्स है सारे वो सारे यूनिक है हमारे। एक बार अगर वो क्रिएट हो चुके हैं तो उसके बाद वो उसकी कॉपी जो है वो सेम सेट के अंदर नहीं क्रिएट हो सकती। तो आई होप गाइस सेट्स क्या होते हैं वो क्लियर हो गया होगा। अब एक बार इनको पाइथन में भी हम देख लेते हैं कि कैसे सेट्स का क्रिएशन होता है। तो गाइस यहाँ पे मैं एक सेट क्रिएट कर रही हूँ, सेट ए, और उसके अंदर मैं कुछ वैल्यूज दे रही हूँ जैसे कि आयरन मैन, हल्क और कैप्टन अमेरिका। ओके, अब अगर हमें कोई इसको सेट को प्रिंट कराना है तो सिंपल सा मेथड है कि हम यूज करें प्रिंट ए एंड इसको रन करा दें। सो हमारे पास यहाँ पे आ जाएगा हमारा सेट ए, आयरन मैन, थॉर, कैप्टन अमेरिका एंड हल्क। सो अब यहाँ पे नोटिस करेंगे कि इसको मैंने कर्ली ब्रैकेट्स के अंदर रखा है, सारी वैल्यूज जो है कॉमा सेपरेटेड वैल्यूज हैं। और तीसरी चीज कि यहाँ पे अनऑर्डर्ड है। अनऑर्डर्ड मतलब यहाँ पे मैंने लिखा था आयरन मैन, हल्क, थॉर, कैप्टन अमेरिका, पर मुझे आउटपुट में आ रहा है आयरन मैन, थॉर, कैप्टन अमेरिका एंड हल्क। तो यहाँ पे कोई ऑर्डर नहीं है कि हर बार जब भी मैं इसको रन करने वाली हूँ ये मुझे अलग अलग आउटपुट देने वाला है। तो क्योंकि ये ऐसा क्यों है, क्योंकि यहाँ पे इंडेक्सिंग नहीं होती है, यहाँ पे कोई भी जो एलिमेंट है वो ऑर्डर्ड है ही नहीं। नेक्स्ट, अगर आपको इसका टाइप चेक करना है तो हम उसके लिए टाइप फंक्शन का यूज कर लेंगे कि यहाँ पे अगर मैं टाइप लिखूंगी टाइप ऑफ ए एंड इसको रन कराते हैं तो हमारे पास आउटपुट आ जाएगा कि ये बिलोंग करते हैं क्लासेस ऑफ सेट्स में। तीसरी चीज, अगर हमें इसका आइट्रेशन करना है, आइट्रेशन करने का बहुत ही सिंपल सा मेथड है यहाँ पे कि मैं अगर लिखूं फॉर एक्स इन ए कॉलन प्रिंट एक्स एंड इसको मैं अगर रन करा दूं तो यहाँ पे मुझे सीधा सा आइट्रेशन मुझे मिल जाएगा अपना, कि यहाँ पे जितनी भी वैल्यूज थी मेरी वो आइट्रेट होके आ चुकी हैं। आइट्रेशन का एक ही मेथड है, इसमें टपल्स एंड लिस्ट एंड डिक्शनरीज की तरह मल्टीपल मेथड्स नहीं है। यहाँ पे आप एक ही तरह से आइट्रेट करा सकते हैं। करने वाले सेट्स के कुछ फंक्शंस के, तो सेट्स के काफी फंक्शंस होते हैं जो कि काफी यूजफुल होते हैं। सो उनको हम डिस्कस करेंगे। सो लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड। देखते हैं कि हमारे पास पहले क्या 5 फंक्शन। सो गाइज यहाँ पे मैंने ऑलरेडी एक सेट क्रिएट किया हुआ है। मेरे पास यहाँ पे 5 फंक्शन है, ऐड, पॉप, रिमूव, डिस्कार्ड, कॉपी। ये काफी सिमिलर फंक्शन है जो कि हम लिस्ट के अंदर, टपल्स के अंदर, डिक्शनरीज के अंदर कुछ इनके वर्जन्स जो है देखते आ रहे हैं। तो ये सब वही है। सो फिर भी एक बार इनका एग्जाम्पल देख लेते हैं हम यहाँ पे कि सबसे पहला है ऐड। तो अगर ऐड कुछ कराना है सेट के अंदर तो हम लिखेंगे ए डॉट ऐड एंड क्या वैल्यू ऐड करानी है। सो लेट्स से मुझे यहाँ पे स्पाइडरमैन ऐड कराना है एंड उसके बाद मैं अगर प्रिंट कराऊंगी ए को एंड इसको अगर हम रन करते हैं तो हमारे पास यहाँ पे स्पाइडरमैन ऐड होके आ जाएगा। अब जो स्पाइडरमैन ऐड होके आएगा ये हर बार रैंडम जगह पे भी आ सकता है, जरूरी नहीं है कि ये स्टार्टिंग में ही आए, ये कहीं पे भी आ सकता है, ये कहीं पे भी ऐड हो सकता है, क्योंकि हमने बात की थी, हमने डिस्कस किया था कि इसका कोई ऑर्डर नहीं होता है, तो ये कहीं पे भी रैंडमली ऐड हो सकता है। नेक्स्ट हम बात करेंगे पॉप की। पॉप का काम यहाँ पे होता है, ये कोई पर्टिकुलर वैल्यू यहाँ से पॉप नहीं करता है, जो लास्ट वैल्यू एडेड होती है उसको पॉप करता है। नेक्स्ट हम पॉप की बात करेंगे। पॉप यहाँ पे कोई पर्टिकुलर वैल्यू नहीं रिमूव करता है, पॉप का काम होता है कोई भी रैंडमली कोई सी भी वैल्यू उठा के उसने पॉप कर दी। तो अगर मैं यहाँ पे लिखती हूँ ए डॉट पॉप एंड प्रिंट कराते हैं हम ए को एंड इसको मैं रन कराती हूँ, तो यहाँ पे मुझे पॉप हो जाएगा क्या नहीं है यहाँ पे है आयरन मैन, नहीं आयरन मैन है, यहाँ पे थॉर नहीं है। सो थॉर यहाँ से जा चुका है एंड इस बार यहाँ से गया है कैप्टन अमेरिका। तो हर बार कोई भी रैंडम वैल्यू यहाँ पे पॉप हो रही है, बट आपको रैंडमली कोई वैल्यू नहीं पॉप करानी है, आपको कोई पर्टिकुलर एक वैल्यू पॉप करानी है। सो उसके लिए यहाँ पे हमारे पास एक सिंपल सा मेथड है, वो है रिमूव का। सो ए डॉट रिमूव, जब कोई वैल्यू हमें रिमूव करानी है तब हम रिमूव करेंगे, और कोई रैंडमली हमें कुछ भी रिमूव कराना है तो हम पॉप का यूज करेंगे। सो अगर मुझे यहाँ से थॉर रिमूव करवाना है तो मैं थॉर रिमूव करा के प्रिंट करा दूंगी ए को एंड अब अगर हम इसे रन करते हैं तो हमारे पास जो सेट ऑब्टेन होगा यहाँ पे उसमें थॉर नहीं होगा। ये होता है रिमूव, जब आपको कोई पर्टिकुलर वैल्यू के साथ रिमूव कराना है। डिस्कार्ड की अगर हम नेक्स्ट बात करें तो डिस्कार्ड और रिमूव ऑलमोस्ट सिमिलर ही है। जैसे हमने अगर यहाँ पे रिमूव की जगह डिस्कार्ड भी यूज किया, तो यहाँ पे अगर मैं यूज करती हूँ हल्क, कि मुझे हल्क रिमूव करवाना है एंड प्रिंट कराते हैं ए को। सो यहाँ पे हमारे पास जो नया सेट ऑब्टेन होगा ना उसमें हल्क है ना उसमें थॉर है, तो दोनों यहाँ पे सेम ही काम कर रहे हैं, बस यहाँ पे टर्म्स अलग अलग है। नेक्स्ट बात करते हैं कॉपी की, कि अगर हमें इसको कॉपी करना है किसी और सेट के अंदर तो हम क्या करेंगे, तो हम यहाँ पे लिख देंगे b इज इक्वल्स टू a डॉट कॉपी एंड उसको प्रिंट करा देंगे। सो प्रिंट में कराऊंगी b को, यहाँ पे a को नहीं, b को प्रिंट कराना है, तो b को अगर हम प्रिंट कराते हैं तो हमारे पास सेम वैल्यूज आ जाती है जो हमारे पास ए के अंदर है। लास्टली हमारे पास ए के अंदर 3 वैल्यूज थी जो कि कैप्टन अमेरिका, स्पाइडरमैन और आयरन मैन थी, वही वैल्यूज अब बी के अंदर आ चुकी, यानी कि स्पाइडरमैन, आयरन मैन एंड कैप्टन अमेरिका। सो आई होप गाइस ये जो 5 फंक्शन है क्लियर हो गए होंगे, कोई डाउट से क्वेश्चन नहीं रहा होगा। 5 फंक्शन काफी सिंपल से थे, दैट इज ऐड, पॉप, रिमूव, डिस्कार्ड, कॉपी। ऐड का काम होता है कोई भी एलिमेंट ऐड करना, पॉप का मतलब होता है रैंडमली कुछ भी रिमूव कर देना, रिमूव का मतलब होता है कोई भी स्पेसिफिक वैल्यू रिमूव करना, एंड डिस्कार्ड भी यही करता है कि कोई भी स्पेसिफाइड वैल्यू जो हमने यूजर ने कोई भी स्पेसिफाइड वैल्यू बताई है वो उसको रिमूव करता है। लास्टली कॉपी, कॉपी का मतलब एक सेट की जो वैल्यूज हैं वो कॉपी कर सकते हैं दूसरे के अंदर। More functions on the sets. In our previous session we covered 6 set functions. So I hope you guys have no doubts and no questions from our previous session. So let's get started with what functions we have in our this session. So guys, here again I'm considering an example of a set. We have Iron Man, Thor and Hulk in set A, and I'm creating another set over here. Let's say set B has 3 more superheroes, but this time I'm going with Superman, Batman, and let's add one Avenger also. So maybe I'm adding Thor over here, right? So these are the 2 sets that I have. Okay. So guys, what we will be doing, we will be applying these 6 functions to these 2 sets. Let's see how it can be done. First of all, talking about the difference over here, difference returns us the difference of the 2 sets. Let's see how it can be done. For example, if I write z is equals to a dot difference b, and if I print z, let's run and see what do we get. We get over here Hulk and Iron Man. So Hulk and Iron Man are the ones which are there in set A but not in set B. Thor is a value which is there in our set A and also it is there in our set B. That's why it has removed Thor from here, because it provides us with the difference of it. So when we did the difference, the Thor has removed the Thor from here, and we are only left with Iron Man and Hulk in our set Z. So guys, next over here we will be talking about the difference update. Let's see what is difference update. So difference update gives us a set that only has the value which has not been removed. That means the duplicate values that is there in A and B, it will be removing that, and it will only be keeping that values that are not in our set B. So let's see how difference update works over here. I'll be writing A dot difference update B, and after this I'll be printing my A over here. So if I run it, so it basically provides us with the value of Iron Man and Hulk. The Thor has been removed from here because Thor is there in our set A and it is also there in our set B. So guys, these were our two methods, difference and difference update. Moving ahead, we have intersection and intersection update. Let's discuss what is intersection and intersection update. So guys, talking about our intersection method over here, intersection provides us with the elements that is present in both A and B. So let's see how intersection works over here. So I'll be writing print over here and I'll be writing A dot intersection. I want the intersection from B, that I want to check that what elements are there in A which is also present in set B. And as soon as I run it, I'll get the output Thor. That Thor is the element which is there in our set A and also it is there in our set B. Talking about the intersection update over here, let's see what is intersection update. So guys, intersection update removes the items of the set which are not present in our set B. Okay, let's see how it can be done. If I write A dot intersection update B, and then if I print A over here, so you will now see it will again provide me with this Thor, that it will provide me with the value that is there in our A and removes all the other values. It basically removes the Iron Man. So you will now notice over here that it removes the other values which are there in A but not in B. So this is what our intersection update will do. Intersection provides us with the common value, while intersection updates remove the other values that are there in A but not in our next set which we are comparing it with. Next, moving ahead, we have symmetric. And so guys, symmetric difference provides us with all the values which are not common in our A and B. So let's see over here how it can be written. I'm creating a variable z. Z is equals to A dot symmetric difference. And here I'll be adding B over here, and if I print Z, let's run and see what output do we get. We get Batman and Superman over here, that Batman and Superman are the elements which are present in our set B, but it is not there in our set A. So let's take an example over here, that I'll be writing Z. Z is equals to A dot symmetric difference B, and when I print my Z over here, it provides me with a value Iron Man, Superman, Hulk and Batman. Why it's providing me with these four values? Because Thor is common in both the sets. That's why it's removing the Thor and providing us with all the remaining values over here. Guys, symmetric difference update method updates our set in such a way that it removes the items which are there in A and B and updates the values of B to inside the A. It removes the common items and updates the value of B inside A. Let's see how it can be done. If I write A dot symmetric difference update B over here and print A. So let's run and see what output do we get. So with this, it is giving me the same output: Batman, Superman, Iron Man and Hulk. It has basically the symmetric difference update has removed the common items from both the sets and updated the set A with the B's item over here. So guys, these were our 6 methods that we have learned today in our set functions. Set functions part 3. So guys, in our previous 2 sessions, in total we have covered 12 functions with the sets. There are 12 methods that we have learned. In our today's session, we will be covering 5 more methods, and after this we will be moving to our problem solving session. So let's quickly get started that what 5 functions we have in our this session. So guys, here again I have considered the example of 2 sets over here. Set A has Iron Man, Thor and Hulk, and set B has Superman, Batman and Thor. So here union. So guys, first of all we have union method. Union method provides us with all the values that are there in set A and set B, and if there are duplicate values also, it provides us with that one value. It converts it into a one value and provides us to it. So if I write print A dot union B over here and run my program. So let's see what do we get. We get over here Thor, Batman, Hulk, Superman, Iron Man. We know that the Thor has been used twice over here. It's once used in our set A and it's second time used in our set B. Still it's keeping it only one time because the set can never contain duplicate items. It contains only unique items. So that's why over here in set A and set B we have got all the items, and plus if there were any common items, it has reduced it to 1. Talking about our next method over here, that is the update method. What update method does over here? Update method adds the item of B inside the A but not the duplicate items. It only adds the items which are not there inside A but it is there inside B. So guys, update method over here provides us with a set with all the elements which are there in B. It shifts all the elements of B inside our set A. Let's see how it can be done. If I write A dot update B and if I print A over here, let's run and see what output do we get. So we get all the elements which are there in A, that is Iron Man, Thor and Hulk. Along with it, I got the elements of B inside it, but not the elements which are duplicate. So it basically provides us with the elements which are there in B but not the duplicate ones which are already there in A. It only provides us with the elements that are not there in A. So guys, update over here is adding all the elements of B inside A except the ones which are the common elements. So it's removing the common elements and updating it with the elements which are there in B but not in A. Next method that we have over here is disjoint method. Let's see what is disjoint method. So guys, disjoint method over here gives us true if no items of set A are present in set B. So I'll be writing print A dot disjoint B. So I'll be writing over here print A dot is disjoint B. And as soon as I run this program, I get the value false because disjoint means that no items of A should be in B. But here Thor is there inside the B. That's why it's giving us with the false. So false over here means that an item of set A is also there in set B. So guys, our next method is subset. Checks that all the elements which are there in A, are they all present inside B or not, that A is a subset, that A is a part of B or not, that all the elements which are there in A is in B or not. So if I write print A dot, I'll be writing is subset B, and if I run it, so it gives me false because A is not a subset of B over here. Similarly, talking about is superset over here, the last method over here with us is superset. So guys, is superset returns us true if all the elements of B is present inside A. The subset was checking that if all the elements of A is present inside the B, but the superset over here is checking that if all the elements of B is present inside the superset A, that is if B's elements are there in A. So if I write over here print A dot is superset B, so it will give me false. Why it's giving me false? Because not all the elements of B are there inside our set A. So if it would have had over here, let's say Superman as well, in that condition it would have given me true. Why it would have given me true? Because all the elements which are there in B are now present in A. Let's get started. We have some problems over here. I have written down 5 questions over here. We will be solving all these problems in this video. So for our first problem over here says write a program to find maximum and minimum in a set. So our problems over here are write a program to find maximum and minimum in a set. Second says write a program to find common elements in 3 lists using sets. Write a program to find difference between 2 sets over here. And write a Python program to remove an item from a set if it is present in the set. And lastly, write a Python program to check if a set is a subset of another set. So let's get started with the question number 1, which says write a program to find maximum and minimum in a set. Before that, if you want to become a successful data analyst and if you want to learn from our experts live, then you can call on the given number or you can fill the form that is provided in our description. Not just that, with our every batch, you will be getting 2 demo classes for free. So for finding a maximum and minimum in a set, let's create an example of a set over here. Let's consider an example of a set over here. So I'll be writing A is equals to a set and inside I'll be entering some values. So what I need to do is over here, I need to find what is the maximum value and what is the minimum value over here. To find maximum and minimum values over here inside the sets, we have some set functions that is the minimum and the maximum functions over here in the set. We will be using both of them to find the values over here. First of all, I'll be writing print the minimum value in the given set is, and I'll be enclosing it inside a string, put a comma, and then here we will be passing a variable. Again, I'll be writing the maximum value set is, and I'll be putting a comma over here and passing a variable. For that, let's create variables over here that will store our values of the maximum value in the set and the minimum value of the set. So if I call it min is equals to, or let me call it as minimum itself. So minimum is equals to minimum of A, and maximum is equals to maximum, that is max, that would be a short form of A. And then what we will be doing, we will be copy pasting these variables over here. So now let's run and see. So I get the minimum value over here is 4 and the maximum value over here is 89, which is true that the minimum value in this set we can clearly see is 4 and the maximum value which we can clearly see over here is 89. So that means our program is working perfectly fine, and this is how it can be solved. So there was just a very simple method of using our set functions over here, which provides us with a minimum and a maximum values over here. Moving ahead to our next question. Our next question over here says, write a program to find common elements in 3 lists using sets. So what we need to do, we need 3 lists over here first of all. So I'll be creating 3 lists. A is equals to, and adding some numbers to it, some random numbers basically. B is equals to, and C is equals to. Now these are lists over here. What we need to do, we need to make them, we need to convert them into a set to apply set operations. That means to use our intersection method over here, we need to convert them into a set. So what I will be doing, I'll be creating them, I will be converting them in a format of a set by writing set A. And because we want to imply intersection on this, so I'll be writing and set B, and again intersection of set C. So what we have basically done in this line, we have converted them into the sets. We have converted A, B, C into a set, plus also we have applied the method of intersection in between them. And after that we will be printing it. So print. So we'll be writing print over here, that print, and then close it over here. Now as soon as I run it, I get the output 4 and 5. That 4 and 5 are the common numbers in all the 3 sets, which we can clearly see over here as well. So first of all, it was a list. We converted them into the sets, and then we applied the intersection method over here to find the common elements which were present inside these lists. If you want, you can add over here that the common elements in the given lists are, I'll put a comma, and then again if I now run it, so it says that the common elements in the given list are, and it provides us with a set over here which has the common element, that is 4 and 5. So I hope guys this question is also clear. Moving ahead to our next question over here says, write a program to find the difference between 2 sets. So here again we need to consider the condition. So here again we need to consider 2 sets over here. I'll be creating set A. A is equals to, inside I'll be putting some values, and I'll be considering a set B over here. Again inside I'll be adding some values. Now because I want to find the difference over here, what I need to do, I'll be writing print A dot difference B. So now as soon as I run it, it gives me the value that are there. 2, 4, 5 and 23 are the numbers which are there, which is present in set A but not in set B. Other than these numbers, so 23 is not present over here, 5 is not present, 4 is not present, 2 is not present, 7, yes, it is present in set B. Talking about 3, yes, it is present in set B. Talking about 10 is also present in our set B. So remaining 4 numbers, that is 2, 4, 5 and 23, we have got it with using the difference method over here by applying a difference function between these 2 sets. We can do the vice versa as well. We can write B over here and we can write A over here, that elements which are present in B but not in A. So we have 65, 13 and 31 that are present in our set B but are not present in our set A. Moving ahead to our next question over here. Next question over here says write a Python program to remove an item from a set if it is present in the set. So I'm considering an example of a set over here. So for doing this question, we have a very simple trick over here. We will be using our discard function over here. All we need to do is write a dot discard. Now whichever number you want to discard, suppose I'll be creating a variable called as b. Inside I want to remove 34 from here. So what I'll be doing, a dot discard b, or you can directly write a number also over here, and then we will be printing our a. So if I run it, I get the output over here 4, 6, 8, 56, 12. Now you can see in this set the 34 is not there. But it is also mentioned that write a Python program to remove an item from a set if it is present in the set. So what if a number is not present in the set? Suppose if I write 13 over here which is not present in the set, then it will not be removed because it's not even there. So it will directly provide us with a set over here in which 13 is not there, because 13 is already not there. So it won't make any changes basically over here. Next, we will be talking about our last question over here, which says write a Python program to check if a set is a subset of another set or not. So I'll be considering two sets over here, and we'll be writing a is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and another set b is equals to 2, 3, So what I need to check if this set b is a subset of a, that it is a part of a. So if I write b dot is subset, whose subset a. So if I run it, it gives me true because all the values which are there in B are present in A. While at the same time, if I would have done vice versa, that means I would have written A over here, that all the values of A, are they present in all the values of B? That means no, that we can clearly see that here 1, 5 and 6 are the values that are not present inside B. So A is not a subset of B, but B is a subset of A. So we can write over here B, and if I write over here A, and it gives me output like this, true, that means all the values which are there inside the B are present there inside the A. So these were some, so guys, this is how we have solved our question number 5. So guys, these were some of our set questions that usually comes, and I hope after solving these questions you have no doubts and no questions in the sets. In our next session we will be starting with a new module called as functions. We will be discussing a lot of things about the functions, so stay connected guys, and I'll see you in the next session. Thank you.